Okay, so today we will start making something which is actually useful in a real world, and by tweaking a little bit, you can make your own product or software around it, and can actually pitch to businesses. And I thought of this I because I read somewhere that it costs X amount of money to create a barcode and everything. So I thought, why not to code something which can take the detail of a product, uh, category of a product, and generate a barcode, and which and can like manage a CSV file which you can download. So I thought to myself, yeah, we can make that, and it would be fun to make one. So we will be coding that. And before I start, the code for this will be in my GitHub. The link will be in the description. The detailed description of this, the detailed read of this code will be also in my GitHub. So go ahead and check it out, and make sure that you leave a star on the GitHub repo. And yeah, if you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And for better experience, watch this video in 1.2x speed. So there's that. And yeah, we are recording, and let's start. I'm on Google Colab because I want everyone to be on the same page. Whether you're on Mac, whether you're on Windows, we can use like VS Code and PyCharm. I have both, but in VS Code, I'm developing some different, I would say, app. So I'm not trying to get screwed while changing code again and again. And yeah, I also have PyCharm, but I want to use Google Colab because it's fairly simple, and everyone can be on the same page. So to get here, all you have to do is just Google Colab, and you will be here. I will just name it to, let's say, barcode barcode uh, barcode app, for the sake of it. So first thing first, we have to install some libraries and dependencies. So let's do that. So pip install uh, Python barcode. So it will use we will use this to generate our barcode. Hello to work with images and all, and IPy widget because we are coding in this in Google Colab, so we need IPy widget to have some sort of UI in our this Google Colab, so that we can actually interact with your with our code and anything else. So we can also import OS, uh, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's do this. After importing all of this, we will. Okay, could not find the matching OS. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so I think, yeah, everything is installed and everything. Now we have to import a CSV to actually make file, comma separated file, and import OS. I think it's pre-built. Then we will say import barcode, which will help us to make a barcode, and import not import barcode, but from barcode, uh, import code 128. So what is this? I think, yeah. So can we have a look what it is? We'll just go on Google and see what it actually does. So code 128 is a simple library to create 128 barcodes. So basically, to make a barcode of 128, and then we will also import from barcode. We will barcode writer. We have to, because we have to make a bytecode, and import image writer. That's what we want to import writer. So again, we will go on Google and check what this does. Um, so all writer takes the following option, blah blah blah. What it is? using an interactive Python interpreter to generate a PNG file. So basically a barcode. It is used to render a barcode as an image. So to render a barcode as an image. Now again, yes, we want to use PIL import image because we have to work with image, and then we will from IPy widget. Yeah. So what you are seeing this is actually AI helping me to write code, but make sure that you don't go always go with this. It's actually pretty much accurate, like 70% of time. But if you wanna like go in a specific direction, it can misguide you. So try to write your own code. Uh, so there's that. Like from IPy widget, I will not import interact. I will import first widgets, then I will be importing VBox. So again, there is no VBox here. So I will be using VBox, okay, and I will be using HBox. So vertical and horizontal box basically. Okay, after this, what we can do is from uh, again IPy widget, uh, we have to display. So display import from IPy widget import. We have to import display, and we have to clear output. Okay, what is this? Cannot be resolved by. Okay, no, it would be from IPython, not from IPy widget. Have we installed IPython? No, we have installed. But if you are getting error while doing that, all you have to do is do exclamation of paper install I Python. I have installed. Maybe that's why it is not showing me error. And after doing this, you can just install that. But I have that's what not it is not showing me any error. So now we have to make a file for our barcode details to be there. So I will make a CSV file, and I will make a barcode directory also. So to make a CSV file, I will say CSV file. Um, barcode data.csv, or I will go for inventory uh, .csv. So this is our name of a file. Then directory, barcode directory. Let's go for barcodes. Okay, nice. Then to make sure that this directory exists, we will like make an if statement, and we will go ahead, and if this directory does not exist, we will make a directory. So there OS will be helpful. So if not OS, so basically if not in our operating system path exist dot exist, um again this, so I will copy it. If it does not exist, so we have to make it. So we will go and say os dot make dir directory. So we'll make directory. So now we know that if a barcode directory does not exist, make a directory. So it will make a directory. So we will be sure that there is a barcode directory there. Now we will write a function to generate a barcode. So def to define a Python function, generate generate a barcode. So what it will take? It will take a product ID. So we will give obviously a product ID. Uh, so product ID, and it will take a product ID, and it will take a barcode. Let's go and uh, generate a barcode with that product ID. So I will say barcode code 128. uh, we are importing from this, like from barcode code 128, which which help us to create a barcode. So we will go ahead and write a string, um, because we will pass details in form of string. So we will go ahead and say product ID, not UID, ID, and then we will say write. I'm just worried that besides me there is a cafe and they're blasting some song. I don't want this video to get copyright, so I'm trying to speak as loud as I can to like mask it. So image writer. So basically take a product ID which is a string and write it as an image and add checksum false, checksum. So what is this? The checksum is a added automatic add checksum is added automatically when the building a bar, building the bar. So for our this barcode we want false, but if you want your checksum to be there, just change it to true. After this we will say file path. So basically we have made, now we have to store it. So os dot join, so our directory name, which is barcode directory, os join barcode directory. Then we want it as png, so we will go ahead and say f, not capital F, uh, product id. So basically the name of that product dot png. So what this will do, it will go in product directory which we have made, and name our barcode. Let's say if we are making some barcode for iPad, then it will take in product ID, which we will get it from here, and dot png, so in form of png. So it will be stored as product ID and dot png in our file pair, in directory barcode, which we have created above. Okay. After doing this, what we can do is we can say barcode uh, dot save by file path, path, and then we will say return our file path. So we have created a barcode, we have saved it in our barcode directory, and with the name of that product dot png, and then we are returning that file path. Okay. So after doing this, we can make a CSV file to save product details in CSV. So we can go ahead and say def uh, save let's go save to CSV. Let's save to CSV. It will take data of that product. Okay, let me check whether, okay, recording is going on. Okay, so save as a product. Okay, so I will go ahead and say header. Now what we are doing, we are creating a CSV file which will take our data and store the data into a CSV file, so you can use it to even for your data manipulation, for checking inventory in Excel sheet, whatever you feel like. So basically you can use this comma separate file uh, as an Excel sheet, and you can also do data cleaning, data analysis based on that. So there's that. So that's why I'm creating a CSV file. So I will take a product. I will take a product ID. Uh, I will take a name of that product. Product name. Oh, yeah, product. Product name. So I will take a product name. I will take a category. CATE. GURY category. I will take a category. I will take a price. I will also take a quantity. QUAN QUAN PI. So yeah, I will take basically these are the column headings uh, which we are making. So row are these, columns are these. So basically the heading of that column. So product ID, product name, uh, category, price, and quantity. Okay. After doing that, again we will check if file exists. If it exists, we don't have to again make it again and again. That would be redundant. If not, then we will make it. So again, if file exists, os.path, it will check, go on os.file, check for that file. So basically go in operating system, go on that path, and if that file exists, which is our what CSV file, we have made CSV file. Okay, so yeah, as a CSV file, so we don't have to make it. But if it does not exist, so make it. But if it exists, open it, open uh, again CSV file. So we will open that CSV file. We will go in a mode A, so which is basically we want to work on that file only, and basically edit it or something, and we will start from a new line. So new line, and with a space. Okay, new line, and then we will say as file. We want it as file. So okay, as file, nice. Come on. So after doing that, we can say if it does not exist. Like in case after doing this, if it does not exist, wait, I know you can do it. I just want to write for my own self. So just stay with me. So if so make sure that indentation is correct. So I'm like trying to make sure that indentation is correct, and because of that I got one thing which I was missing before. So after this I was not doing anything. So what I have to do, if it exists, then I have to do writer, and that's why I'm getting indentation error, because I was not doing this csv dot write, and it would have shown error obviously, because I was not doing anything after checking and going inside file. So I think after this it would be okay. And now if we go ahead and say if not file exist, so if it does not exist, so writer dot write, again row, writer dot write row. Wait, so basically if it does not exist, write a header, uh, and then indentation, check for indentation, writer dot write row data. So what just happened? So I opened a CSV file, and if it exists, I opened a CSV file. I went to it and started from a new line as a file, and I write I went to a writer mode and started writing in that file. But if that file does not exist, I made a header. But if it does not exist, if not file exists, I made a header. And if this is not the case, then I will come out of it, and I will say writer dot write uh, row data. So basically at a new row, new data. Okay, so this will handle our save CSV. So what we have to do is to write a function to load our inventory. So now we have to load our inventory. So load inventory. Okay. So to obviously, if again check, we will check again, because if let's say that file exists, we will make a two copy which we don't want, and if it does not exist, it will show an error. And We don't want that. So os path dot exists. So we are checking again if file is there or not. Or we can do is if os path uh, is file. So basically, if there is no file like CSV file in our directory, barcode directory, which is, then we can say what return, yeah, empty list, return an empty list. But if it exists with open it CSV file again in a mode, CSV file mode is our writer mode, not an A mode, basically. So we have to read, not, yeah, read. So let's check what is mode R in os dot path dot file name mode R. So let's see. Do. No, we can say modes while working with Python. Use file. So are we? I'm just so yeah. Here it is. So append only mode, which is our A mode. So basically, add. R is for read only. So we want that file to get. We can't change it. So we can have a look at it. W is write only. Read plus write. R plus write plus read. W plus append plus read mode. A plus. So basically, we are in read mode, and here we are in append mode. So as file, so open that file in a read mode. Okay, now we can say reader, 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 what we want reader to do, CSV dot directory. We have to go inside directory reader, and we will say file. So go into directory and read a file and return a list of basically readers. So this will load up all the directories, all the inventories which we have. Then let's make an UI. Finally, this can go in either way. So basically UI handler. So let's make function to add product, function to add product. So change, then we don't, not any kind of change. So handle the product addition. So how we can do that? So clear output first of all. Then wait true. We have to wait for a while. So we'll say wait is equals to true. So we have to wait for a while. The small pause there. Then we will take a product ID, product name, category, price, and quantity. So product ID, product ID input. So we'll take a input array input dot value product name. So we'll take product name. We will say product uh, name. Obviously, we want as input that value. Again, product name, product ID, category. So why it's showing it's not defined. We will define it. We will define it. So product name, product ID, category, category input dot value. We will define it, so don't get worried. Price. So we want price input value, price input value, and quantity equals to QANTITY input. So we will take an input from a user because obviously based on that data we will make a barcode there. So after this we will write a bunch of if statements to make sure that every input is valid, because validation is important, not in like real life, but yeah, while making some software. So to make sure that it is running, everything is running okay. So if not product ID or not product name or not category or not price or not quantity. So or not product name or not uh, category category or not price or not quantity quantity. So if these are the cases, display. So what do you want to display? We want to display some sort of warning error or something. So widgets, which will come from ipy widgets dot html. So html, we will open a header. Uh, so basically HTML header. So we'll open h3. Let's close it here only. So h header to h3. Okay. So we want something there. So let's give some sort of style to our header. So let's say obviously we will keep it red to show error. Style uh, color uh, red. So color red. So our h3 will be of color red to show that there is some sort of error. And push. So we have to do this also. So yeah, color red. So we want it as all field are required. FIELD. REQUIRED. So basically, if one of this is not input, uh, there will be H3 like heading with the color red, telling that all feeds are required. Okay, so there's that. And if that's not a case, let's say uh, else if any product, like say any product, uh, product ID. Mhm. Product ID. So any product ID is equals to product ID ID for product in inventory. Uh, what we have made? We have made inventory or load inventory. We have made load inventory. So any product ID for products in our function load inventory uh, is not there, so or it is there, so it will show that this product exists. So display widget obviously dot html, so it will display again with the h3 tag So there's this h3 slash h3. Okay, so we want again uh, get a user attention. We will say style, color red, and yeah, we will say product ID already exist. Product ID uh, already exists. So basically, if there is a product ID present in our where product ID present in our products, which is under load inventory, then show that product ID already exists. If these both are not the case, so basically, if there is not a product ID or every input is actually inputted or given, not inputted, then what we can do is we know that if it does not exist, that means we have to save it in our CSV, and we have our data, all the data which we can save. So save to CSV file. uh, so yeah, so all like product ID, product name, everything will be saved. So I will copy it from here, paste it, product name, paste it here, then categories, paste it here, price, paste it, and quantity. Yeah, so we will make this, and then we'll say barcode uh, is equals to generate barcode with product ID, G-N-E-R-A-T, barcode with product ID, because we have every details now to generate a barcode. Okay, so we are getting these errors. We will make sure that we will make all product ID and everything, and yeah. So after doing this, we will display a success message. So let's say display uh, widget widgets dot html, again h3 tag, style green for a success. Boom. So this closing h3 tag, h3, but style, um, color, um, green, because we are successful in making uh, this, and I will write a message, product added successfully, product added successfully. So product added successfully, and all we can, and also we can say display widgets dot html, again with the h3 tags in quotations, h3 closes, oh wait, closing h3 tags here, and we want barcode, right? So not header tags, but yeah, we were right. Should have erased everything, but widget dot image, widgets dot html only. Let's give a message first. Let's give a message there. So I will say f b b tag. So these are HTML tags. If you're wondering what is h3 and b tag, so I will say barcode for and if we write in curly braces, it will take that input from, and then it will show it product name. So yeah, a barcode for product name, and then there will be a barcode like below this. So display uh, image dot open uh, barcode image dot open barcode path. Okay, so yeah, image dot open barcode path. So display what we wanna display dot display HTML. Basically, again, some sort of message, proper message. So these are just like headings and everything which I'm making so that everything is clear. But let's say if you don't want to show all of this, you don't have to show it. But to give a user every detail and what is going on, I'm doing this. So again, B. Um, so what would it will have? It will render CSV saved, so it will show where the file has saved as uh, CSV file. So it will show where it has been saved. That CSV file has been saved. So after doing this, okay, not this. Yeah. So I think everything is good here. So we have added a product now. So what we can do is uh, view inventory. We can view inventory also. We can then scan barcode also, and we have to fix this product ID input and everything. So we will do that also. So let's make a view inventory first. Okay, we have to write a def function here. So def view inventory, def view inventory, changes we want none. Okay, then what we can do, we can say display our inventory details. So we can display our inventory detail. We'll say clear output. If there is anything, it would just get clear, and we will wait for a while. It's a true. Save of it. Inventory. So inventory. Okay. What do we want in inventory? So we'll say load inventory, which we have made as a function for ourselves. We'll load that, and we'll check. So we'll say if not in inventory. So if not in inventory, we will make it. If it's inventory, we will view it. That's how it goes. So so yeah, display. I'm just playing because I'm writing out a good amount of code here, so I have to entertain myself somehow. So visit.html, I will say uh, let's show no product in inventory. So again, h3 tag. So yeah, there's that h3 tag. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so h3 tag no product in inventory. So no product in inventory. Okay, else that means there are product in inventory. So we'll say display. So we'll display what? We'll display widgets, widget HTML. If we have not wrote this like n number of time. Again, for the sake of user, we will say, "Bye, there is a product there. Look into it. This is our inventory." So inventory inventory styring. Okay, inventory. So for products in inventory, We'll go through the products in inventory and we will view it. Inventory. So product in inventory, display. What do you want to display? What do you want to display? Again, here it comes, widgets.html. You know what it is. We will get our not header tag. We will show some sort of message with a proper ID and everything. So yeah, not a header tag. Here we will have f, not this f, and we will say ID. So ID of what? Product ID. So product ID from where actually? So ID from product, from product. So ID from product, this product small p, and this will be inside this. Yep, I think. Okay, yeah. So not this one, but our product ID with a capital P there. There is a, yeah, this one. So get an ID from a product which is inside product ID. Um, then uh, name, okay, name, which like name. So go for product and a product name. Okay, we have not made a product name. How that can be possible? Product name. We have made a product name. Just a second. Okay, that's weird. Product title, product. Okay. Yeah, that's why. That's what I'm saying. What's going on? What's going on? What's going? Okay, and product name. Then okay, we'll have. Let's go and make one more for category and yeah. Uh, category, category, product category, category, and quantity. Quantity and price. We can always let's go for price first. Price. Product price. Price. Wait, not price, but price. Price and quantity. Quantity is basically product quantity. Okay, so we have to display these things. Now scanning part of this. Let's make a function to scan it. So this will simulate the barcode scanning. Okay, come on. Few more functions and we are done here. Okay, let's go. Scan barcode. So this will basically simulate the barcode scanning thing. Again, change with a lot of repetition code, but you guys are basically happy. You will get these code in my GitHub. So make sure that you start a GitHub. Yeah, you can tweak a little bit for your own self. Clear, and yeah, you can make this code your own by changing a little bit, but make sure that you start the repository and you share, subscribe, and like to this channel and video. So clear output. So again we will wait, not true, it's not turning blue. tr true, yeah, now it will be blue. Barcode id, barcode id, scan, input value, can scan input value, value, inventory, load inventory, our load inventory function. Okay, load inventory, product is product. Next, uh, p in, so basically p for p, basically we will loop through every product in inventory. um, if uh, product id is equals to barcode product, not this one, but product id, this one. So if we will loop through, and if product id is equal to barcode, yeah, barcode id, uh to do nothing, nothing at all. If product, uh if product, if there is a product, then display again with a display thing. And here we go with our HTML tags. So yeah, widgets html, and who will come here, who will come here, who will come here, our HTML tags will come here. For some reason they're getting vain of my existence. Okay, our HTML tags will be there. So h3, so h3 here. And what we want to show is that mm, let's go for product details. So again, these are the product details. uh, After doing this, after showing product detail, again what will happen, we'll go for display, then we'll say for widgets, we'll go for HTML, and we know just widgets.html, uh, not our this header tag, but our information f. So f id, so product id basically. So product, go inside the product, check for product id. Okay, not if but id, and then check for name, a name, and again go inside the product, go for product name, you key. After that, quantity again with the information f, um categories, quantity, and price. Category and product, go in product, go for category, again for price do the same, go for price, go inside the product, go for price is right. Yeah, then one more thing, product quantity, do you in I, then again go inside the product, and quantity QANTITY. Okay, we are conquering the mountain here. Bear with me. We're making something. Let's go. Platoon. Platoon. Okay, else if nothing is there, somehow I don't think after all of this there will be not anything. So widget, HTML, and our header tags will come. Fail of my existence. So H3 basically, H3 header tags. Let's go close the header tags here. Come on, come on, come on. Brain, start braining again. So style, color, red basically. If what we want, we are in danger. Okay, color red and product not found. Be dramatic, basically. Product not found. Right. And, okay. Okay. Now let's make a widgets like these can put now product IDs and everything. Finally, few more lines. So let's make widgets here. Widgets. So product ID input. It will take obviously text. So it will take text and it will say placeholder product ID. Please come on. Talks everywhere. Talks. Okay, product ID. Bus. So we have to do the same for price, quantity, category, and name. So I will copy this, paste it for name, for category, price, and your what category, price, and name. So product name, product name. So placeholder will be product name. It would be text only. So product name, product ID. Wait, product for category we will okay go through for let's go for okay let's okay we have to do something different for category because we have to choose between categories. So category, what was it? Yeah, category input. We don't want a text, we have to choose between different categories. So for category input it would be widget drop down. You have to give a drop down. So select a category, or I could have done like a text input there, and user could have just wrote the category, but I want a user to have a drop down, select a category from there, and be happy with his life. Okay. Options is equals to what options we can give him. So yeah, electronic clothing. Wait, not all of it. I have to electronic clothing and books, groceries, furniture. We can also include GRO, CER. Can use groceries, GRO, CER, groceries. Okay, groceries, clothing, electronic groceries. What categories else we can give him? Or anyone's furniture for NI, TU, uh, RA, furniture. We can give what category we can books, and let's say others, anything else, the rest of like whatever I feel like. uh, Description, category, default value, let's say electronics only. Okay, now price input. So price input, for this we want a float because price can be in decimal. So for integer, it would be not good to put an integer. Let's say there is a some point like $14.99 or something like that. So for that we will go for float text, and description will be price. Okay, let's copy this, let's paste it here, and I will say price. Okay, but yeah, uh quantity. So TITY quantity input. So widget, now we can give an type integer, widgets dot e int text text and description quantity. Okay, scan this to. So I will also give an button, so add button. So obviously when we are adding a button, we will work with the event. So obviously we have to handle an event also. So event is when you click a button, gonna what will happen, what's gonna happen, I was gonna say, but I said let's go for proper English. So what will happen, station description. So we can name our button uh, very creatively, add products. So add product is our button. Now what we can do is view button. So to view, so I'm making like full-fledged application here. So to view our CSV and everything, you guys have to start this repository. This is on a one go. I don't know how long this video is. Okay, we are still recording. So, but yeah, featured button. So descriptions here, and description. What we can give is obviously view inventory very creatively. We can name it in inventory. Inventory. Okay, scan input. So yeah, scan input. Sorry for making weird noises because I'm getting bored here. I'm typing for a long time and making this application. So I'm keeping myself entertained and hyping up myself. Description. So scan input description. Scan per barcode. Release. Okay, nice. So we have made price input, quantity input, add button, view button, scan input, product ID input, product name input, category input. Let's go. And a scan button. Time. Widget button. Widgets button. And very creatively we will name our button scan button. First scan. CRIPTION. Description. Let's go for scan. Let's scan it. Come on. Come on. Yes. Add event. So we are adding an event now. So basically what will happen when buttons will get pressed, adding event. You guys should hype up main comment. So that engagement is also high, and I should be have some sort of hope to make these videos. So I need some sort of hope there. So add button event. So add button event will be there. What? So what will happen? So when add button will be clicked, so basically on click event, so it will add product which we have made. Like we made a function above. Then when view button will be clicked, what event will be what event will happen is very smartly view inventory. I should like a few of with like switching this events on Anna. Like when add button is clicked, just view the event inventory there. Why it's giving me product, add product. It's not. Let's see what we have. Categories input. So I have made a category input. What's wrong? Okay, just a sec. If I copy this and I paste it here, that should resolve this. Yeah, and add product. Should copy this and paste it here. This should get resolved. Why this is not getting resolved? Okay, let's see. We will check it out. View inventory. Happy. Come on, let's go. So should I call this function add button is not defined? How you can say it's not defined or is defined? Come on, it is defined. Or I have to just go and call the function there. It is defined. Come on, what's going on? On click. Come on, let's write this again. Add. Okay, add button. Okay, dot on underscore click. Then add product. Yeah, funk. It is defined. Come on, what's going on? It is defined in UI handler. What is going on? Am I doing some sort of indentation error? There was an indentation error there. Come on. Yeah, no. View in view button basically. Not view. View on click. What will happen? We will view inventory. So we have to view inventory with okay, and now it's wait. Wait, I have to just load inventory. Just because of indentation. Come on, come on, come on. Let me indent. Why should I indent this also? For be safe, on a safer side. Everything is good. Everything is fine. View inventory. Yeah. So view inventory. Now what button we want? Scan input button and scan button. Or scan button, not scan input. Scan button. So scan button on reconnect. Reconnect. Just for sake of it. Just copied it. So scan button on click. So it's been a long time I think because showing us just few more lines. Just few more lines. Okay, we have done everything. Everything is okay and fine. All we have to do is a display UI. So display UI. So display again that header tags widgets dot html. Come on, come on, header tag h1, but this time big header tag or h2, little small header tag h2 h2. Let's go inventory, inventory and barcode manager. I should have like named this file inventory and barcode manager. I will name a GitHub Inventory and Barcode Manager. Display. VBox, basically vertical box. So VBox. Inside that VBox, we will have HBox, which sounds like Xbox, but has nothing to do with Xbox. Okay, VBox. So VBox, we have HBox. Then in HBox, we will have product ID input. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Product ID input. Yes. And we have product name input. So basically, we are creating. Wait, come on. Everything from car to song to dogs, everything is behind me. So we'll have a VBox, Xbox, then categories. Wait, not this. Price categories, and yeah. So this price input, quantity, category, but not add button, not this, mm, but instead we have to do add button like this, and view button, but we can put in hbox what we can put scan input and scan button. Yes. And we are done with this. Yeah, we are done with this. So let's run it. Come on, let's go. Okay, no, what? Where? Indentation error or what? Indentation error. No, not indentation error, but this. Let's go. Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. Product ID. Let's go for Apple iPhone. Or let's say iPhone. Product name Apple iPhone. Electronics. Price 1000 USD. I will include in future if I wanted to, like dollar, USD, rupees, and everything, euro and everything. Let's go for 1000. Quantity, let's say 10. Add product. But hey, illegal something, something, something. So what's going on here? Let me check. New line, illegal new line value. Illegal new line value. Okay, so let me fix a new line thing. Where is a new line? Wait, this one. And what is okay, let's run it again. Okay, Apple uh, name Apple iPhone 1000 USD. Let's see. On quantity, let's say 100. Product. Let's go. Okay, let me check. Just a sec. Okay. So it's showing error in CSV writer object right row. Okay, let's see. Basically we have to go and save CSV, which is where? Yeah, here. And what we have to do is product name is everything is okay. If, open with CSV mode is also fine. Writer CSV writer file if not file exists. Okay. Writer dot write row headers. Okay. So writer dot write row. Yeah, it's fine only. Okay, writer, CSV writer file. Okay, if if not file exist. Okay, writer here dot write. Alrighty, row headers writer writer write WRIT funk WRITE row. So basically a spelling mistake was there. So product ID is Apple, product name Apple iPhone electronics 1000. Let's go for dollar. Let's quantity 100 product. What? Now what? Uh, it won't add some. It, okay, we are recording again, no? So it's showing that we have to remove add some. So where is add some? In which say the barcode? It's in generate def generate barcode. Where is that generate? Come on. View inventory, add inventory. Where is that generate barcode? So we have to remove this for code 118. We have to just do this. Come on, run there. Okay. Apple, go for 1000 quantity 100. So it's all about debugging. 90% of code is debugging, like software development is debugging, 10% is writing a code. So there's that. Add product. Come on. No. What? OS has no attribute join. What are you saying? Ah, come on. These are so silly mistakes, no? Where is this? Where is this? File path, product ID. These are just so silly mistakes. Where is OS? Where is OS? Come on. Where is this line? Product ID, product price, OS. OS. See, I have written os.path.is file here, but for some freaking reason, I have not written os.path. Come on, brain. Dot join here. So this was the whole issue. That come on, quantity. Come on. Now what? Ah, what product ID? Keyword product. So what? What the am I? Have I spelled product? Have I spelled product wrong here? Product. So what? 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 Just a keyword error? Else if product 49. Else if product product. There is a keyword product. So this is saying we have a keyword error here. Let me check. So our code was right. I just went through everything. The code is right, totally right, and that product ID thing also got sorted out. And that error was coming because we were making a new file and new directory, and we were searching for product ID name there, which does not exist, right? That's why it was showing that there is no product ID name. But to make sure that uh, we really enforce or force our product ID name or product name in our directory. All we have to do is to just say reader dot field name. So these will be our field name. So all I have to do is do this reader dot field name, and the I have to give these uh, name or headers. And yeah, it's sorted out. I was testing also, test is also fine. So as you can see, Apple is there. And now if I try to enter Apple again, it will show that it exists, but we will go for something else. So let's go for what do you want to go? Let's go for not grocery but clothing. So sweater shirts. So let's say sweatshirts. Let's name it uh developer sweatshirt. Eveloper sweater shirt. Okay, clothing. Let's price it for 25.99. Quantity, let's make it 100. Add product. So what? Not again. Not again. So there is no such okay. Obviously there is not, because we are making this like okay, we are getting this error because obviously there is no such directory as context, but you can see that barcode for developer sweatshirt has been created and product has actually successfully added in our inventory, and I will fix it. I will fix this also, like why I'm getting these errors. But if you go ahead and check our like inventory.csv, which we have made sweatshirts 25.99. Let's go in barcode again, png. So we just created a png also. So I will fix this error also. It's not a biggie. And yeah, so our app is running fine. All I have to do is that it is not displaying it. The barcode should be displayed here after a barcode for developer sweatshirt. So I will just make sure that it is fixed. And yeah, but otherwise our app is fine, like running like okay. Like we have inventory also, we have sweatshirts png also. So the code for this would be in my GitHub repo. So go ahead and check it out and make sure that you start that GitHub repo. And yeah, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and share this video if you want to help me in any way. And comment so that I get motivation to do more things. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye, peace, and I think I need rest. Bye. Bye. Bye.